Dude, messing with Camera Plus is so much fun. You can see the pores on this guy's skin. Anyways, what's up everyone? It's me, BaRKy. I'll let you go, other BaRKy. And I'm here with a mod for Rimworld Alpha 17 called the Retro Joy mod, made by Chicken Plucker, who you probably recognize the name. He's becoming quite well known. Let's just put it that way. He's made the Deadpool outfit mod, the Deathstroke mod, SAS, Spetsnaz. What else did he make? I think he made the realistic bodies mod as well, if I remember correctly. Anyways, this is just a simple mod. I've got this little joy room set up over here with a few new joy things in it. So over here we have the Rock'em Sock'em table. We have the Dungeons and Randies table over here. I wish that I could get you like a detailed PNG, but Rimworld only goes up to like 128 by 128. So this will have to do. If this looks good, I don't actually know if it does. But I can see there's like a few dragons here, because obviously it's like Dungeons and Dragons inspired. There's cards, looks like Magic the Gathering. Or Yu-Gi-Oh! If that's your thing. That was always my thing when I was a kid. Yu-Gi-Oh! Although I've heard that a lot of people do actually play Magic the Gathering past, like when they're adults and stuff. I don't know much about it. We also get new furniture. So we have this retro table over here, which I'll put down. You can see it looks like a hexagon, which is really cool. I don't actually know if that's the right shape name. I'm sorry, I didn't do well at math, but it's not a square. And then we get this new couch called the Comfy Boy Chair, which I'll just slap down over here so you guys can see what they look like. I've ruined the symmetry now. There we go. Slap down it. There we go. He went and sat down on it straight away, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. This is what the mod adds. Now, just keep in mind that there is another joy source called the Rimtendo console. I can't actually get this to work, but I can see that there's a conflict happening over here. So just keep in mind it does actually work. I don't have many mods on. In fact, I have about 5 mods on now. Blueprints, Camera Plus, EPOE, and this mod, and then HugSlib. So I'm not sure exactly what could be causing the issue. But yeah, so I'll just slap them down over here so you can take a look at them. But there's nothing to see. And when you click on it, you'll see, oh, there's nothing. You know, so it's pretty shitty. So anyways, I just set up this little joy room so that we can compare the vanilla joy to the modded joy. Because the modded joy is a lot better for what it's worth. So if we take a look at this billiards table, I have a tube television, wooden chess table, and then a horseshoe pin. Now there are other joy sources in vanilla, except these are the buildable ones. So I'm comparing buildable to buildable in the mod. You do get other ones such as the telescope, mega screen, TV, those sorts of things, but I just have the default buildable ones here. So with wooden chess table, we have 100% entertainment factor, 100% here on the billiards table. Horseshoe pin's the same, and then the tube television is also 100%. But tube television and a few of these can all be used by more than one person, so it's pretty cool. Now, 100% means that the bar will fill up at 100%. So you can see the joy rating here. It fills up for different amounts of different things. And then they can also sort of get like tolerant of something so that it'll fill up less, like at a slower speed. So just keep that in mind. So over here we can see 91%. And that it will fill up at the vanilla rate, which is about 100%. That is the standing rate. Now if we compare that to, for example, and just keep in mind, sorry, let me just mention this now. Everything is at normal quality except for this one, which is at legendary, which I'll come to later. I set this up on purpose. Everything is at normal. That is the easiest way to test things out, obviously. Quality affects the entertainment strength, so just keep that in mind. So over here, the Rock'em Sock'em is at 150% base value. So this will get you 50% faster. So just keep that in mind. Same thing with the Dungeons and Randies. With the Rimtendo console, it's at 100%, which is the same as a television. So at this point, it's pretty much a recreation of the television, which is nice. The chair, you can relax socially in the chair. So, but I don't see the comfort being overly high because it's a base value of 1. Let me put down an armchair so that you can compare it. If I put down a regular armchair, we have it at 80. So it's not like, it's not next level comfort. And then the table is something that people can sit at and talk to. But that, at the same time, that also increases joy at 100%. Or, not really, but it is the default rate. So it doesn't increase the joy that you get. So these things are really good because they increase your rate by 50%. So people will be spending quite a lot less time overall enjoying themselves. So when you're going into the into the restrict tab, you can actually give them less joy time and they'll get the same result. So over here I have a legendary Rock'em Sock'em. So the normal one is at 150%. If it's lower quality than that, it'll be less than that. Now on the other hand, if it's higher quality, you see it's at 247% because the quality multiplier is at 165. So it's 165, and then the base value is at 150%. So it's multiplicatively. It multiplies. It's pretty damn high. If you have a legendary one of these, it's only at 165. But this one's at 247. That is huge. That is absolutely massive. It's 2.5 times faster than using a horseshoe pin. And most of the time, you don't actually get normal. In fact, with my record with Rimworld, it's pretty awful most of the time. So it's really cool. I love this because it's in retro theme. So if you're quite a young guy, if you spend any time at the arcade or anything, you'll probably recognize this look of things, like this red versus blue man. You know, it's like very arcadey. And then the same thing with the dungeons and Randies. It looks like D&D, and the table has great aesthetics, which is something that Chicken Plucker is amazing at. He makes such good stuff. Like, it just looks so good. If you've seen my other mod showcase on his ghillie suit mod or on the Deadpool outfit mod, the aesthetic to the mod looks amazing. He keeps it in shape. So, for example, look at the cell shading on this. Even when this is like a tiny table, and he's got the cell shading perfectly, which is just awesome. If we take a look at a bigger example, such as this couch, you can see that it actually has the cell shading too. Lots of mod makers don't put this in, and it just makes it stand out of Rimworld so much. Like, for example, if you take a look at the water power, at least I think they've changed it now, but what it used to be, it had no cell shading, so the mod it just looked so out of place in the game. You could just see it. It just stood out so far. But everything this guy touches seems to be really well done, especially the artwork. So this is super zoomed in. The normal zoom is about there, which it's palatable. You can see what I'm talking about. It's still pretty cool. But anyways, that is the Retro Joy mod. Head over to the workshop, link in the description. Go say hello to Chicken Plucker from me. Tell him I love his stuff. I did report this problem, saying I'm not sure what the issue is. I am getting errors here, so I can see the Rimtendo ES console is giving me issues. So you guys probably won't be affected by this. At least I don't think so. Or if you are, it'll probably be fixed relatively soon. Yeah, it's just an invisible console. People can still use it though. I do have them somewhere over here too. I might have replaced them. I had them before, and I was thinking, how does this work? Is there like an on button to make it visible or something? Nope. It just doesn't work for me. Anyways, thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you all have an amazing day. I will see you all tomorrow.
Hey you! Thanks so much for making it to the end of my video. I really appreciate it. Editing videos is both my hobby and my passion, and with that in mind, I've decided to open up a Patreon if you'd like to support me besides in the amazing ways that my subscribers already usually do. I've got loads of perks and benefits, including having your own personally custom made colonist, being one of my default colonists in the mod showcases, special roles on Discord, joining me while I stream, monthly Q&As and podcasts. I've got it all. Come take a look. All support is always appreciated, monetarily or not. If you're a subscriber, then be sure to hit the little bell over here to always be up to date with videos I push out, and head over to the Discord if you ever want to have a deep and meaningful chat with me. And last but not least, I hope you're having an amazing day.